I look forward to that.
Well, you know what, we might have turned up the heat in studio, but the truth is that many are finding themselves shivering as they step out into the cold each morning. We need to spare a thought for a child heading to school with barely enough to keep them warm. It's important that school children have protection against the elements, and our friends at GlaxoSmithKline, also known as GSK for short, are once again knitting scarves for children in less fortunate communities. So we endeavour to understand the mission behind this wildly successful project.
When the winter chill hits, thousands of learners across the country experience disruptions in their education due to illness or lack of focus. But it doesn't have to be this way. GSK's wildly successful Scarves for Schools campaign is equipping young people with just the thing to help them ward off the cold.
The GSK Scarves for Schools campaign began just 4 years ago and has blossomed into an initiative where people around the country knit scarves for school children.
I think so many of us take for granted how important a scarf is for us to ward off the cold in the winter. So who was the brainchild of this amazing idea and how did it come about?
So the brainchild for the Scarves for Schools campaign really was our employees. The project started internally. It was a very small project catering to a small group of pupils in just one school.
And since those early days, how has it grown?
We started off catering to about 200 pupils, and now we can cater to over 3,000, and we target about 3 schools a year. So every year we want to reach more and more children, and the way that we do that really is through the skills program. And this is through Knit a Square, who has partnered with us and is facilitating a skills program that enables women to learn how to knit and to be able to support their families through this skill by becoming entrepreneurs.
Like the skills development program, the real success lies in experienced knitters teaching novices. And it also creates new social experiences for a worthy cause.
I think this is a brilliant initiative. I, for one, just arrived in Joburg like a few months back. I didn't know this city can be so cold and, you know, people can get sick. So I think it's a great initiative that people can stay warm.
We are helping out the kids that don't have scarves in schools, and it is part of our hobby as well.
By doing my hobby, every night I can't wait to get home to sit in front of the TV and knit, because I know every scarf that I do is going to warm up a little child out there. And it's such a small suggestion that you give someone a scarf and you can't believe the look on their faces when you give them the scarves. So yeah, we really enjoy that.
Warmth is not a luxury, it's a necessity. By knitting, you not only get a relaxing new hobby, you also get to spread a little warmth and love this winter.
I'd really encourage the viewers to go out there and get knitting. Not only is it a therapeutic hobby, but you also get to gift someone in your community with a scarf.
The winters are getting colder, but a simple scarf could make all the difference. So armed with a pair of knitting needles, you could be the hero that makes a difference in your community today.